Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we will be recreating yet another Instagram inspired look that you voted for. So these were the two options that I actually put up for you guys on Instagram, and a lot of you voted for this one. So we are going to do this look, but the thing is, if you can see, this look actually has like glitter in the middle here, and I want to say it looks like pink glitter, but I don't have pink glitter, like chunky glitter, because it looks like chunky glitter. The only chunky glitter that I have is gold, like gold with a flecks of silver, so I think we're just going to swap that out. Yeah, so if you want to see me recreate this look, please keep watching. Okay, so we're just starting off today with a bit of lip balm. I'm using the Berryson lip balm. Now I'm going to actually take you through my eyebrow, because a lot of you actually ask me what I do for my eyebrows. I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills pomade, and I usually line it the top and bottom first, and then I start filling it in. But if you notice, I don't fill it in like from the start of the eyebrow. I would start a bit inside, a bit outside. Then I take the spoolie and sort of just brush everything together. I take a bit of concealer and I outline the eyebrow. So I usually do this especially if I'm doing like a full-blown look, because I want everything to be really clean and crisp, and I really take my time. This one is actually like sped up, but in like real time I would say I at least take 15 to 20 minutes just to do my eyebrows alone. If you want it to look really good, and I'm not an expert actually, so I just take my time and slowly just define everything out. So that's what I'm doing here. And then the edges, I will just sort of buff it out. I take my beauty sponge and I just blend everything together. This concealer that I used was an illegal one. I think the shade was Fawn. I think so, I could be wrong. Okay, and then now jumping into the eye look, I'm actually using a cosmetic tape. Cosmetic tape is actually quite gentle on our skin. You can actually, I bought this from my one shop. I'm just blending out the concealer again because I don't want any creasing. Today I'm using two palettes, the Huda Beauty one and the Sofwanah Cosmetics palette in Allure. I'm taking that berry shade and just applying it first in my crease area. As I was applying this, I actually realized that the color was not actually as pigmented as I wanted to be. So I'm just applying a bit of eye primer in the crease area alone, because I want the color to be concentrated in the crease area. So I'm just gently applying it in, and then I'll wait for it to like slightly dry. Now going in with that berry shade and mixing it in with the purple slightly. I'm just pressing it into the crease area. So wherever I applied the eye primer, I'm just going to apply it, and then I do take my time and blend it out. I'm just going to speed the section up. You can see here I'm just sort of blending. I was watching Gossip Girl and then blending. You know, it takes time, you guys, like makeup takes time. So blend. Okay, so blend. Okay, after this I'm actually taking the Huda Beauty palette. This is the rose gold palette, taking that black shade, and I'm just going to buff it out on the outer corner very softly, just buffing it out just to give it like a bit of a smokiness. If you remember the pink eye look, they had a bit of smokiness going on, so that's what I'm doing. I'm just buffing it in gently in circular motions. Okay, now going into the same Huda Beauty palette, I'm taking the brown shade. I can't remember the names though. I'm buffing out the edges of the eyeshadow that we put on. So I want the edges to be slightly smoked out and slightly more brown. So that's exactly what I'm doing here. I'm blending it. Sorry, that was my computer. Okay, so I keep blending. Going in with the black shadow, I am blending everything together. So continue blending the black shade. Now I'm going to cut the crease, but if you notice, I'm doing a very soft cut crease. I'm not doing it heavy. I'm not applying too much of concealer like I usually do. I just want a very soft border because the eye look is very soft and very pink and very I mean, it's not harsh in any way. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just cutting the crease, applying a bit of concealer, blending everything out, taking a bit of primer on the brush. I'm applying the primer all in the area wherever that I cut the crease, because once I put down my shimmer shades and my matte shades, I want everything to really stick. Now going into the palette, taking this soft pink, it is a matte shade. I'm just going to press everything in. But the thing was, when I was actually doing this, I noticed that once the color actually got into my skin, it was slightly darker than what I would expect, what I would like. So I went in with this light shimmer and I put it all over on top, and I just absolutely loved the color. So I'm just going to build the color up until how I want it to be. I wanted the inner corners to be like super light and like fresh and soft and girly. Now I'm taking a very small like liner brush, taking the same black, and I'm just going to darken and deepen up the border of the cut crease. I always like the cut crease border to have a bit of definition, because only then it would actually stand out and the color looks like really good. If you can see here, it just creates a bit of a definition. Now I'm going to take a small pencil brush, something like this, dipping into the berry dipping into the berry shade. I am going to just buff out the edges, especially the black. Now look at this glitter, you guys. It's like a gold and silver glitter, but it's a chunky one. It's not as fine as the normal cosmetic glitter. I'm applying the eye primer. Sorry, I'm applying the eye primer, and then I'm going to pack on the glitter. So I'm just taking my time. I'm doing this especially only on the border, because that's exactly how that eye look like. So on the border, I'm just taking my time, pressing everything in. It's slightly trickier to work with chunky glitter compared to like just normal cosmetic glitter. It was different. Now I'm just going to do my eyeliner, and I'm just quickly going to go off camera, do my other eye, and I'm going to come back. Okay, so both eyes done. Just ripping off the cosmetic tape. It's so satisfying, isn't it? Like ripping off part. I'm putting on my eyelashes. I still get a lot of questions on my eyelashes. I'm actually talking to my mom here. My mom called, so I was talking. The eyelashes, I do still get a lot of questions on it. I will link it down below. I know I've not linked it before. I was actually waiting like. I mean, I couldn't find the link. I'll find it and put it down below. Now, starting on the face, I'm actually going in with the LA Girl Pearl Concealer in orangey red, I think. And I'm going to be applying it all over the areas which I think is slightly darker. So the areas that I struggle with is especially around my mouth area. Now I'm going in with the Kamelia Cosmetics Mermaid Skin Foundation. This is in the shade Cocoa. So I'm going to blend everything in. This is a very dewy foundation, you guys. I actually love it, but I don't know why today, once I was done with this whole look, especially when I was editing, I actually noticed that the foundation actually set in my smile lines very obviously. So you will see that at the end. Just ignore it. I think I needed to set it like properly. I didn't set it, I think. So here I'm just blending everything together. Because it's a very dewy foundation, I think you need to like really set it. Taking my concealer, I'm using the Rimmel Match Perfection one in Classic Beige. As you know, I love, obsessed with this concealer. It's very yellow, it's very pigmented, and it's so easy to blend out. Just look at that. Just look at how I'm blending everything out. It is so seamless and it's not chunky. It doesn't move the foundation, which is a bonus point. So amazing. Okay, so now blending. Okay, continuing to blend. Then I'm going to highlight the middle section of the T-zone of my face, applying some concealer there. Going to take my blender, blending. Blending itself honestly takes a very long time. Okay, then doing my nose. So I usually just squeeze the blender and just place it over the nose, and doing the top forehead. Again, you've seen me do this 1,000 times. Now going with the next 3 steps to Sculpt palette. I am taking the powder, that yellow powder, and I'm just going to set everything. If you notice, you guys, I actually just set the place where I put concealer. I didn't set the areas around my mouth, so that was my mistake. Anyways, NYX apparently is no longer available in, I mean, the stores are closed down. I think they're still available in Sephora if you're looking for this palette. I'm taking that bronzy brown shade, and I'm just going to take my time and bronze my face up. So usually I just do my cheeks, and then I would do some little bit on underneath my chin, and then now I'm taking a small brush and I'm going to be just contouring the nose. The nose actually got slightly messed up, so what I did is I just took some powder and put it on top. Now I'm using the Cezanne Natural Cheek Blush in 16. It's a very sheer matte blush, but it's super pigmented. If you can see, I applied a bit too much. Now I'm blending it away. So blend, 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 blend. Oh my god, the amount of times I actually said blend. Okay, taking the Masterchrome highlighter from Maybelline. This is in champagne gold, I think so. I could be wrong, it'll be down in the description. I am highlighting all the high points of my face, my cheekbones, I mean the higher cheekbones, my nose highlight. You know how much I love my highlighter. Okay, now I'm just quickly going to finish up the eyes. So I'm taking the Rimmel Scandalous eyeliner, the one in black, and can you see how pigmented this is? It's just crazy pigmented. I'm taking an angled brush, and I'm just going to fade out the pencil liner, the whatever pencil liner. I'm just going to smudge it out slightly. Going to the palette, taking that purple tone, the last tone, and I'm just going to smoke out the outer corner of my eye, just smoking that out on both sides. So I'm doing that. Okay, for lip, this is the I've got it right here, the Catrice Cosmetics Long Lasting Lip Pencil in Berry. If I'm oh no, yeah, it's Berryson Fawn. I love this color actually, such a pretty color. Okay, wait, look at this. I actually, yes. I was going in to smell it, but note to self, stop smelling everything. Now I'm taking, this is a Catrice Cosmetics. It was like a lip gloss, a red lip gloss. Unfortunately, you guys, I didn't like it. I ended up actually changing it. So now I'm taking the Maybelline Master Fix Setting Spray, spritzing it all over the face, and we're done. Okay guys, so this is the final look. Towards the end, I actually didn't like the red lipstick that we put on, because what was happening was my hair was getting like stuck in it because it was glossy, and then when I like pulled my hair off, like lipstick touched my face. So I was like, no, I'm not going to risk it today. So I actually just switched it out with the Orkid Cosmetics lipstick. It's a very nice pink. The only thing I would say if I could change is the glitter that we put on the eye. I wish that it looked a bit more pink, so it would have looked quite similar to the picture. But I think otherwise I love this. I've not done these colors before. I always like either smoky brown, like earthy tones versus. Okay guys, I'm actually interrupting for a bit to actually say, once I was done with this look, I actually noticed that the foundation around my mouth was breaking, and I think it's a little bit obvious here, especially in my smile lines and my upper lip. I think it could be my mistake, because I do know this foundation is actually quite dewy, so I think I should have set it a bit more. So I think for today, just ignore the smile lines just today, please. Thank you. Like berry shades, because I always think that it doesn't come up on like Indian skin quite well, but I think this is beautiful. Like even without the glitter, you can actually use it like for a dinner, even for work. I think it's super pretty, but you don't have to do the cut crease and all that stuff. So let me know what you think about this look down below. My face is also extra dewy today. If you can see, it's not as matte as normal. It's because the Kamelia Cosmetics, this foundation is a dewy foundation, and I've not used it in a very long time, and I thought that today I want to use it. I love it, but it's slightly shiny for me, so what I usually do is I just touch up with a bit of powder just to mattify everything. Okay guys, so thank you so much for watching until here. Leave me a comment down below what you want to see next. What are your thoughts? Is there any products you would like me to try, to review?
Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, because that is where we vote for our weekly Instagram inspired series. I love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!